Well, look who's back for another round of questionable life choices. It's episode 179 of Topicopedia. I'm Francis.
And I'm Nicole, and you'll have to give me the tea on Francis later.
Oh, we've definitely got tea, and some of it's scalding. We got feedback from last week, including a listener who thought you said soggy biscuits, Nicole.
I did not. I was talking about the biscuits that keep this damp little island functioning. Sorry. And I've lost where I was. Not that sort of late night team building exercise.
Sure you weren't. And speaking of things that shouldn't be sticky but somehow are, Uncle Jerry's apparently been haunting the shed again.
Oh no, what's he done this time?
Rumour has it he's started his own OnlyFans, except it's just videos of him polishing old licence plates, whispering, Love 40. What an odd thing to be whispering.
That's so Uncle Jerry. Equal parts creepy and confusing. Honestly, if there's an afterlife, I hope there's a restraining order in it.
Coming up today, we're serving up hot. There's no hot in this script. Serving up our brand new segment, Roast or Toast. Oh, something new. It's basically speed dating for opinions. You either rip something to shreds or butter it up like it's Friday night.
Oh, and I'm ready to get toasty. Pumpkin spice, crocs at weddings, and digital nonsense. We're tackling it all. No safe spaces, no apologies, and definitely no notes app statements.
I've lost where I am because I looked at the button then. Plus, later on, we're diving into a Devon mystery that starts spooky and ends, well, weirdly not human. Unlike Uncle Jerry.
And of course, we've got our memes, Amazon reviews, and the kind of jokes that'll make your nan drop her crochet hook. So
buckle up, buttercups, grab your soggy biscuits, hide your smart fridge, and let's get inappropriate.
It's Topicopedia, episode 179, the podcast that's 10% information, 90% regret, and 100% unfiltered. Let's go. I mean, you can tell it's unfiltered by how that intro went.
That intro was unrehearsed, if believe it or not.
You know what it is? It's because Francis was here today instead of Ste.
Yeah, it did catch you out there, Francis.
Yeah. Well, I think that caught me out, but also I think Francis just isn't quite as up to the job like Ste is. Like I didn't fuck up in that at all.
Well,
we style it out.
I think free. Yeah, I think I'm taking that as a compliment. I don't know. Is it a compliment or is it not?
Well, you tell me. I think you need to explain Francis before we try and dissect what I meant.
Oh, Francis is my alt profile on Facebook.
Oh,
Francis
alter
Croft.
Ego.
Yeah, and I had to dust off Francis Croft this week.
Any relation to Lara?
Well, that was kind of the inspiration because we thought it was a cool name. I can't remember who I decided with. But it was just decided that was just a cool name.
Okay.
Francis and Croft, yeah.
So how come you had to dig him out then? So, I mean, I do remember this profile. I will just say that I happen to know that when that profile is active, your usual profile is in jail because you've posted something you shouldn't have somewhere.
Am I that predictable? But interestingly, in my time of not being able to use Facebook, you could still go and you can download like your data, but only like the data side, like not all your stuff, not all your feed and everything. And it was like I'd last been booted off in 2021. And I thought that was that's a good stint.
That's a good run for you.
I was going to say, I know
it's been a while.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I was very impressed. But this time round, I was looking through the thing. It tells you all the times you've been, deactivated, right? And this time, it just said disabled.
Yeah.
Not even deactivated, just disabled, just gone. Just, nope, nothing.
Gone.
Yeah. So it's like, if you deactivate yourself and you log in and it goes, oh yeah, is this you? Do you want to reactivate yourself? And you go, oh yeah, yippee, I love being on Facebook. I'm going to reactivate myself. I didn't have that option. And it was like, you can, click here and you can, it's like you can follow our appeals process, and then you go to like their website and it goes, to appeal, log into your account and click the appeal button. And then you log into your account and it goes,
there it is.
Go, yeah, and there's no button.
That's so stupid, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like, okay, so there is no appeal in it. I did Google, no I didn't, I ChatGPT'd and it said to email appeals@fb.com.
Okay.
I didn't get a response from that because I hadn't even got any notification that I'd done anything wrong.
No, that's weird.
Because usually it tells you, or at least sends you an email and say, oh, I'm sorry, we've kicked you off the platform because we don't like you anymore.
Because you told someone, they were woolly woofter or something that you shouldn't have said. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I hadn't said that.
I don't think you said that. No, I know you haven't said that. I'm trying to think of some sort of silly thing you might say.
Well, I
don't know.
I thought Keir Starmer should be down, to be honest with you.
You're right.
Because I've been posting on a few of their posts where they quite obviously had bots hitting the like button because their most popular emoji is always a laughing one. And as soon as you click on that button to see who's liked it, they're all locked profiles or people in other countries. They're just all bots.
Yeah.
And they don't like you calling that out.
No, they don't. No.
But if they can lie like that to your face, how much can they lie to you behind the scenes?
There is that. But also, if bots can react to things, then what's to stop them from asking them to report things that are negative?
That's true.
Profiles that are saying negative things.
So perhaps that's what happened. A lot of these bots just going, oh yeah, report this profile. Yeah. It might have been that.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't put it past them.
No, me neither, to be fair. But needless to say, in my time not on there, I did go and explore the wild world of X.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You thought that Facebook was political. Oh my, there is no holes barred on that X.
Well, Elon lets people say whatever they want. There really isn't a bar for X. You can say what you like. I mean, if the law wants to take that up with you, then the law can take that up with you if it's very extreme or whatever, concerning. But Elon doesn't care. I
think it is quite nice to be able to have that freedom.
Yeah.
But I think my issue was the fact that half my feed was what's that guy called? That complete nutter from the Green Party.
Oh, he's got bad teeth, isn't he? I can't think of his name, which is a bad thing. I don't really want to know his name. I hate his face.
Yeah.
I want to slap it.
Zach
desperately.
Polanski, that's his name. He just kept coming up in my feed over and over again. It's like, someone must be paying for this to keep coming up in my feed like this.
Well, yeah, because it's no interest to you. I mean, if you're anti-Labour, you are definitely anti-Green. Yeah,
exactly. And
he's so much worse than the shit that Labour comes out with.
I did send you quite a funny video this week, didn't I? Of there's this Facebook page called the Crew Kearney Crew. And they make songs, political songs.
Oh my God, that was funny.
And they made one out of the Green Party leader and the fact that, apparently with hypnotism, he can make people's breasts bigger.
Has he said this?
Yeah, he used to be a hypnotist.
Oh, he's a fucking nutter, isn't he? Jesus. Oh my God.
I mean, for that to come up as like a discussion on Question Time, I saw a clip of that on Question Time. And it's like, wow,
God.
fancy sitting there as a leader of a party wanting to seriously get in power, and people are digging that up about you. Oh, you believe hypnotising people can make their breasts bigger. But yeah, that music video was just so funny. It was like a Willy Wonka style.
It was brilliant. It was so funny.
Magically making everyone a massive bus.
And because it was AI, they bounced they were like balloons, weren't they? And they sort of flowed all over the place. They were completely weightless, these huge breasts that were just springing from people's bodies. It was so funny. I think we're going to have to pop that into a blog.
Yeah, I think so. We could probably just blog all of their stuff. It's just like, just embed them all. They're just so funny. They
start our own political blog where all it is just the Mick take videos. I'd love that.
Yeah, but yeah, I did. You know, I did kind of miss Facebook in a way.
I know you did.
Like, it doesn't feel like you would.
I think you were quite sad, weren't you? Yeah, well, the thing is, you quite like Facebook, though, don't you? You were in a lot of groups and things like that.
Yeah,
so...
I use it as a lot of inspiration for the show.
Yeah.
And stuff. And yeah. So I just found it really bizarre that they just got rid of me with no actual... Because obviously, each person that is on this platform is worth some money to them.
Yes.
Because they're sneaking adverts in everywhere now. Like, I used to, like the shorts. Now, constantly at the bottom of the shorts, you've got an advert. But that really bugs me because half the time I'll go to press the little X to get rid of it. And it'll just open the advert. It's like, no, I didn't want to open the advert.
Oh, it's so frustrating. And I've noticed as well, if it's a longer reel, they'll now play you an advert in the middle of the reel. And it's like, are you joking? That's so infuriating.
It is. It highly frustrating, especially because I pay for like YouTube. I've got that used to like having YouTube and not having to sit through it. And also,
it's magnificent, isn't it?
And when they do when you get the greedy YouTubers that do a sponsored segment in the middle, you can just hit the button and it skips the most commonly skipped part. Like, because it's like, oh no, they're chatting about Surfshark again. It's like. It's always the same thing.
Do you know what? It's quite expensive, isn't it? YouTube Premium, but I do think
it's 20 quid for a family, which I think
that's not too bad. Then.
That's not too bad if you've got 5 people on it and you get the music as well. I think that's good value.
I think I'm paying the 17 quid, and it's just for me.
Oh, okay.
It might be worth me upgrading to the family, and then Luella can use it and things like that. Then,
exactly.
Because there's nothing worse than adverts on YouTube, and I just think it is quite expensive for one person.
Yeah.
So, but if you use YouTube all the time, which I don't really watch TV, if I watch stuff, it's either sort of Netflix, Disney, or YouTube, and I watch it so much that it's well worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, sorry, big little plug there for YouTube Premium.
Yes. We're not even on commission. But if you do like listening to us on YouTube, then you'd be able to listen to us completely ad-free.
And we are ad-free on any of our other platforms, just in case it was bugging you that much on YouTube. Do feel free to.
I don't know if we have adverts on YouTube because I have it ad-free anyways. Someone will have to let us know if they watch us on YouTube. Do they cram adverts in it, or do they not hassle you because we're not monetized? If they do, it's not doing us any favors. So don't feel like sitting through adverts on YouTube is doing us any favors. Don't do it. Just go and listen to somewhere else. We're fine with that. As long as you're listening to us, we're happy to have you. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Fair dues. We don't mind how you listen as long as you do listen, basically, isn't it? Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So you were telling us about Facebook and your account. Oh yeah. Yeah. Anyway, just magically a couple of days later it just reappeared. It just reappeared. Just reappeared. Again, just didn't say anything. No, just log in, carry on as normal. Had a few people have issues sending me messages for a few days. Okay. But now it looks like people can send me messages again. Well, that's good. I mean, it's just concerning because if it wasn't an accident, right? Maybe they did it by accident. But if it wasn't like an error, then what if you have done something wrong, and because they've not bothered to inform you what it was, or even tell you it was an accident, then how are you ever supposed to correct it? What if you go and do it again now? Well, and what if that's your final chance? Well, I'll never know, will I? I will never know. They won't tell me the secrets. Probably because Probably the bots flagged me, and then it just put me aside. So. And then someone's had to manually review whether I'm worthy of Facebook or not.
They've seen you've had lots of jail times before, and they just went, just get rid of him.
Lots of jail time. Oh dear.
You were right, jailbird. I can't believe you've been 4 years.
I know.
That's wild. I actually genuinely thought it had been, I know it had been a while, I'd noticed, but I didn't realise it had been that long.
No, I've been a good boy, so I've not been in the jail recently.
You're reformed.
Yeah.
A reformed character, boys and girls.
That's me.
I mean, I say that our audience will not understand because we have not been even doing the podcast for 4 years yet. Nearly, though. 6 months or so to go.
Wow. Doesn't time fly?
It might be more like 7, but yes. Yeah.
Anyway, how's your week been?
Ooh, not a lot going on. Trying to think. What have I been up to? Oh, I got a new snake.
Oh, what's his name?
Yeah, she is called Pumpkin.
Okay.
And she is an albino who is a red line albino. So normally they're sort of like orange and yellow, but she is bright red, orange and yellow. She is absolutely beautiful, and she's lovely. She is the first hognose that I've got locally, like really locally. She came from Dean Murdoch at DM Reptiles, who I have known about for years, but because he's based in St Budo, it's about a 10-15 minute drive away from me. I just don't get to go there. And I didn't get to go there to pick her up either because my back was hurting so badly that day. No. So my housemate very kindly went and got her for me. But I was jealous because he was getting snakes out from his personal collection from out the back and showing them off. And I just thought, I wish I'd been there now. Like, he pulled out a leucistic, and I've never seen one in real life, although I will be producing, touch wood, I should hopefully be producing some myself next year. But I would have liked to have seen one of those in the flesh.
I was going to, no, I'm not going to.
Or in the scales.
No, I was going to say, how does that work? How does a human produce a snake? But yeah, I'm just being stupid. Okay.
You silly boy. Yes, no, my breeding plans actually have started now.
Oh, okay.
So these snakes won't actually be breeding till next year, but the prep starts now. And so there's 4 that are hopefully going to be involved. 3, maybe 4. We're hopeful for the 4th. He's just a bit small. And I've stopped feeding them now. It's how you use it. No, it's not that. It's just I don't want him to end up a snack for the female. Females are like twice the size of a male, if not more, anyway. So it's always a bit of a worry that he might get eaten. But he is quite small compared to her. But then she's not an absolute giant, so we'll see. As long as he gets through brumation, which is like a hibernation that they go through, as long as he gets through that and keeps his weight up and stuff, I don't think it'll be a problem. But yeah, he's got quite a feisty attitude on him, and so their babies will be fire. They will be fun and games. But yes, so the first thing you do is you stop feeding them for 2 weeks, and that's because they're exothermic. They need an outside heat source in order for their bodies to work, to live, and they need heat for their bodies to digest food. So if you leave them with a gut full of food and then put them in a fridge to hibernate, it's called brumation, then the food will just rot inside their stomachs and they'll end up dying, basically. So they are now on phase 1, which is no food for 2 weeks, and we'll just let their systems get everything out, and then phase 2 in 2 weeks time will be taking them off heat for 5 to 7 days and letting them just come down to room temperature and get used to that, and then they'll be going into the fridge and sitting at about 10 degrees for 8 weeks, 8 to 10 weeks. So, yeah. So that's
these poor snakes aren't going to get to eat for a couple of months now.
No, that's it now. Yeah. And he refused his last meal as well. So I thought, well, that's on you, mate.
Yeah.
But he'll definitely be empty. So there is that.
That's the wrong button. Which are we doing first?
Got something to say? Well, don't be shy. Slide in our DMs, Topicopedia.online. Love us or hate us, we'll read it out loud, even if it's weird
or makes Jerry proud. Yeah, we saw your NFT, cheers, chair. Still can't unsee all that pubic hair. Then came the tale that we can't explain. A dildo dick stuck to the cabin in a plane. And who could forget
that fateful hour when chihuahuas rose and seized world power?
So love us or roast us, we're not gonna cry. We'll read out your filth with a wink and a sigh. Be cheeky, be brutal, be gross, we don't care. We've seen Uncle Jerry's pick. Nothing compares. Nothing compares.
Have we got feedback this week? I hope so after playing that.
Yeah, we do. We have lots of lovely feedback this week.
Oh, we love feedback.
I'm just sending my Snapchat link to my friend who I thought I already had on Snapchat, but they've just messaged me to say, I'm going to delete my Facebook. Are you on Snapchat? I'm like, oh, God. Right, okay.
Oh, it's nice. It's nice to be able to say that you're going to delete your Facebook, isn't it? Like, if you leave Facebook, it should be your own choice. It shouldn't be forced upon you.
That's true.
Anyway, enough about me ranting about Facebook. Have we got some feedback this week?
Yes.
Hey.
Yes, we do. We have Rob from Leeds, apparently.
Oh, hello, Rob from Leeds.
Yeah, hello, Rob. He said, absolute gold this week. The mix of British pride and pure filth is exactly the cultural representation I needed.
I would like to think we are pure gold every week.
We are pure gold every week. You two should be knighted. Though in your case, I think it probably should involve safe words and a paddle.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Sounds
for that,
about right.
Rob. We have some from Sophie who said the bloop mystery genuinely freaked me out, mostly because I'm 90% sure it's the sound of Ste opening another can mid-recording, but still top tier storytelling.
Always having a dig at me.
Yeah, having a dig. And Liam says, pints, peculiarities and perversions. Sounds like you're launching a new OnlyFans series. Oh dear, maybe one day. And okay, so our top feedbacker Andy says Andy's back.
Hey.
Ta-da!
Oh yeah, oh, I've got too many pages of I can't baby laughing.
We'll take it.
Sounds more like a chipmunk.
Does actually.
Does it ever finish? There we go. Oh, where is the I can't find it.
Hi everybody, this girl is come up.
I can take that one off.
What's the best
That
shout
can
for
go,
you,
yeah.
Especially since I got it like 3 different versions.
Mother and son, I come all the way from Sheffield.
Yeah,
That's
I can free up that page.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have a sort out one day and just be like, why do I need a clip of Living on a Prayer on it?
Don't know.
Okay.
Oh dear. Sorry about this, Andy.
Sorry, I thought I did have a ta-da just to celebrate Andy's return. It turns out I don't.
We will have a rejig.
You know what you can have. You can have this.
It ain't gonna slide down easy if it ain't cheesy.
I think that's a fair trade. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so Andy said Nicole's start was almost questionable about mentioning the biscuits that keep this soggy country going. Almost though she said soggy. Almost thought she said soggy biscuit. Oh, did I not? Yeah. Anyway. Hoping Uncle Jerry's the Uncle Jerry ghost has been behaving himself, or I'll call the Ghostbusters on him. Or the mysterious lyrics of "Who are you gonna call? Those bastards."
You never hear it the same way again. It's a bit like that Calvin Harris song. ready for the
Which
weekend.
one?
And it's like, ooh, I bought on my shoes and I'm ready for the weekend.
Oh,
Definitely
okay.
sounds like butter my shoes.
We're gonna have to redo misheard lyrics soon, I think.
I think so. Have another round of them.
YouTube doesn't like it, but whatever. We do, don't we?
We love it.
We love it. We can always argue with them on it.
Yeah.
Talking about the digital IDs, my view on it is that it's nonsense and dangerous with all these big companies getting hacked. What's stopping the government being hacked? Then that's all your data handed off for anyone to use or sell, etc. Especially when the weakest link of the digital ID could be supermarket loyalty points or some nonsense down the road.
I completely am on board with the fact that it's a bad idea putting all your data in. What's that?
It's an awful idea.
It's an awful idea. And like this week we saw AWS go down, didn't we? Amazon Web Services had massive issues. And it took out so many different companies.
It took out a lot. Yeah, that was yesterday morning, being Monday to the 20th.
Yeah.
Of October.
Even likes of Slack were affected. Slack had issues. Banks had issues. Government websites had issues. And it just shows.
When you see that a big company like that can get struck with issues, it just goes to show, it has a knock-on effect. And so having all our information in one database is a bad idea on so many levels. I do agree with Andy. I almost think he's downplayed it though a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know if
it's so much worse than he thinks it is.
Seen that photograph of a sandwich doing the rounds on social media.
Oh no, that sounds like my meme of the week that you've just given away.
No, I don't think you'd be using that as meme of the week, but it has a carbon score on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, I doubt you're going to post a meme with a carbon score on it.
Okay.
But I don't really give a crap what my carbon score is when I purchase it from the supermarket. I'm buying a product that I want to eat. I don't give a crap about its footprint.
It shouldn't
and
be
it's not
the consumer that worries about the carbon footprint of what they're buying. It should be the fucking companies producing it. I'm sorry, but it's not our responsibility. Do you know what I mean? Why should we be penalised for their actions? I'm not having that. That's ridiculous. But there's so much that could go wrong. Systems going down and not having access to anything. Again, cash is king. We need to keep cash alive. But it's the whole thing. It's just dangerous, and that's if they use it in the correct way and don't use it as a form of control. But I'm sorry, I just don't see that they wouldn't.
It's inevitable, isn't it? Because they're already bringing in like facial recognition, things like that. We're fast heading towards it being notable news at this point with how much we're chatting about it.
So I'm gonna stop there, and we will carry on with the feedback. So he goes on to say, when talking about English culture, you didn't mention all the silly little festivals or events, or the cheese rolling in Gloucester, or things bonfire night. I think we did mention the burning the guy. I could be wrong. Borg snorkeling in Wales, the cable toss in Scotland. So many niche things. Even Morris dancers. So the UK has a lot of culture. We do have a lot of culture. And the thing is we have to cram it into one segment on an episode. We probably could have done a whole episode on British culture, really.
At the time we thought, no, there isn't much, because people keep telling us there isn't much. And it actually turns out there is actually quite a bit.
There is loads. No, there is loads. And that was kind of why I wanted to do it, because there is so much. And I think it's very easy for us to sort of forget that we do have a culture, even just because others tell us that we don't. But we're living it. This is our culture. Anyway, speaking of registration plates, I've seen one where the last three letters were FAG.
Oh, surprised.
Yeah, me too. Also, used to have a customer whose license plate was L40, as he was waiting for a tennis player to want to buy it for the score Love 40, which was essentially means 0 to 40.
Oh, okay.
Well, there you go. Nicole's joke about toilet nationality, they had that on a sign at the model village. When you go in, you're Russian, then European, and then you're Finnish. Finished. That joke has stayed with me for the last 20 years.
Wow.
So, yeah, thank you for that, Andy. That was really good. Lovely to have you back, and thank you to everybody who submitted their feedback this week.
Hey there, folks, come take a peek. It's notable news of the week. Headlines, highlights, what's on trend from start to finish, beginning to end. Stories big and stories sleek. It's scoop you wanna see. Smart and snappy, fresh and chic. Notable news of the week. Notable news of the week.
Okay, so there's been a lot of news this week. I don't know if you noticed.
No, I didn't really.
Fair dues.
Well, actually, I put quite a few in notable news for you this week.
Yeah,
but
I was going to start with the
they
serious
weren't-
stuff first.
Yeah, you do the serious stuff first, because
Let's do
I
the serious stuff
did
first.
well away from that, as I'm sure you can imagine. But let's start serious and then end where we want to end up.
Okay, Prince Andrew back in the news this
Oh,
week.
God, what's he done now?
He's not done anything. He's given up all his titles.
Oh, excellent. Good.
But yeah, so yeah, he's
How good of him.
I somehow don't think it was his choice to give them up.
No, I don't imagine it was. No, but I'm sure it does nothing bad for him to be seen to have done it.
Now that one's mother is no longer around to protect him, it looks like he's been backed into that. And I guess there's going to be more come out about these allegations, isn't there, as it gets further investigated.
I don't doubt it. I did see a thing. I don't know if it was true, but it was on Facebook about how William will sort of strip Andrew of all his royal everything. So that'd be interesting.
Okay. Also this week, Tel Aviv fans faced a ban on being able to attend next month's Europa League match in Birmingham between Aston Villa and Israeli side Maccabi Tel Aviv.
Oh, really? Why?
Because they believe the potential for violence connected to the match has increased. So they decided that they should ban people from attending.
Oh, my God. That's wild.
I mean, but these are Jews, aren't they? It's a Jewish team. Israel's a Jewish country and they're Jews. If it was any other country, they wouldn't be stopping it. They'd be saying, oh, we can police it, we can make it safe for them. But they decided they didn't have the resources for it. So
oh my God, that's really sad, because then it's not the perpetrators that are being punished for it.
No, exactly. But I think the decision's been made that they are going to find the resources to be able to police this and try and get this lifted, because obviously you can't have that. You're making everyone live in fear at that point. And it's just ridiculous. Yeah. So rightly so. I think if you are a football fan, you should be able to go and attend the games. You shouldn't be discriminated against because of where you come from or what religion you are, and you should be able to go and safely watch a game of football and support your team.
Yeah, it's ridiculous to be ruled under terror.
Yeah, exactly. So that happened this week. And then also what's reared its head is this controversy about the grooming gang inquiry. Ah,
yes.
So
these grooming gangs that don't exist.
These grooming gangs, yeah. That Sadiq Khan, where he just really, I've forgotten that woman's name, but she's fantastic. She really, in them inquiries, you know, when she sits them down and holds them to account, and he's there like, I don't know what you mean. What? I've got no idea what question you're asking. It's like, you can't just play stupid throughout your life. Who in London voted for this man? Who thinks this guy's a good leader?
I think Starmer did. I think Starmer wanted him where he is.
Well, I think they're covering up each other's issues. But yeah, 3 people have now quit from being involved in this. In this inquiry.
Yeah.
Because they feel like what they're able to say is being controlled. They're being told they can't say things. They can't say truthfully their opinions and the truths.
Yeah.
Which is atrocious, because that is the whole point of it. What is the point in running it anyway? If you're going to censor and water down what people say just to try and not cause offence to people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but we have a right to cause offence in this country. We did do until recently, it appears. And now it seems to be that we're not allowed to cause offence. And it's always to one particular aspect of the country,
Yes, it is, yeah.
You can call normal people far right, you're Nazis and all these horrible names that they're not. But if you say one thing that's out of line against the other side, oh no, that's it. That's a complete disgrace. So
it's awful. I mean, they've been saying for years that these gangs don't exist. This isn't a new thing. This has been going on for quite a long time. And there was, in particular, I think the group on Facebook is still running. It's called Justice for Ellie. And I was following her story at the time, and she was actually imprisoned because I think they basically put her in there for falsely alleging that she was, raped, basically, but that she was sort of kidnapped and kept for, a long time and sort of passed around and stuff. And I think she was sort of too afraid to try and leave, and she was black and blue, I saw pictures of her. It was fucked up. And they just, rather than address the issue, they said it doesn't happen. This isn't true. We don't have that going on in our country. And in the end, after, this movement started to gain some traction, this Justice for Ellie, they put her in the clink.
Yeah, it's very concerning. The smears that go on and the shutting down, trying to make sure the truth never comes out. The truth always comes out eventually. It'll find a way, and it will out.
Yeah,
and people will wake up.
Yeah,
but it just, at the moment, it just feels like it's nigh on impossible, doesn't it, to get anything out there. You think about the news stories we read every day, and the blatant lies we're told every day. Yet, how much stuff do the media know that they're not allowed to publish?
Oh, there's going to be rather a lot.
Hundreds of thousands of injunctions. Like, literally, how do the editors of these news sources manage to keep on top of which stories are allowed to post and which they're not? They must have a database somewhere of keywords and people, and if you put them in and they're in the wrong order, they got the wrong link, then it goes, no, there's an injunction on this, so you can't talk about this.
Yeah. I mean, the media has never been the most reliable anyway. I think it's always been known for being very, very biased in one direction or the other, which I've personally always found very difficult to digest, because I don't like that. I would rather it be more independent and just sort of sit on the fence and just report it how it is, instead of skewing it to fit your trajectory. But now it's at a point where a lot of things just don't get reported on at all. Big things that should and would normally be at least spoken about, even in a biased way, and that's a bit it's very concerning.
Yeah.
The fact that the internet is now the place that holds the truth. It's a wild turn of events, isn't it?
We've done full circle. But that's the thing. You see that much stuff on, coming out of the mainstream now, that you're thinking that's got to be, satire, and it's not.
Yeah.
It's like, you're just at this point now where, you're just exhausted from it, and you're easier just following the news stories that come out of social media rather than anywhere else.
Yeah. I agree.
Anyway, we do have some lighter news.
Good.
Actually, no, it's
Excellent.
not that much
What we
lighter.
got?
This is horrendous.
Oh.
Due to the rising price of cocoa this week, Club and
I've
Penguin
seen this.
bars are now chocolate flavour coating.
Yeah.
They're not milk chocolate
Yeah.
anymore. That is... It's disappointing. You know, should there be an option where you can buy the chocolate version and the non-chocolate version, and then if you want to pay a bit more, you can do?
I think they probably just should put the prices up a little bit. Like everyone else has.
Yeah, but
You know?
I think this is the thing. I think they already have put the prices up.
I don't know, clubs aren't expensive.
I guess not. But they probably don't think they'd sell if they did increase that price point.
That's true. That's true. It's a shame, isn't it? I mean, I will say at least they haven't put them on Ozempic like they did to poor Fredo. Have you seen Fredo?
I've not seen...
Oh, he's half the frog he was, Steve. There's
he?
hardly anything left of the poor fucker. He's definitely been on the Ozempic. You go and find yourself a Fredo this week and we'll talk about it next week. My God. A poor man. Save Fredo. Honestly, the man who created him would be turning in his grave.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, it is sad. It is sad. But yeah, I mean, not having any chocolate in the chocolate bars, this is starting to feel like America, but not in the good way.
No.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so that was a disappointing news story from this week. What else we got here? We've got urban explorers find gorillas banging on window of British Zoo despite it shutting years ago.
Oh.
How are they still alive then?
If you look in the story, I believe.
Oh, this is a zoo in Thailand.
Yeah, I believe they are still looked after by the sound of it.
It looks like
possibly.
it, yeah. So it's probably just, it's not shut down. It's kind of
It's
hibernating,
shut down
so to
the public.
speak. Yeah, but still operating, looking after animals. And I'm guessing maybe they do some like, they could possibly do, because a lot of zoos do get involved in kind of breeding programs and things like that, and trying to prevent species from going extinct and whatnot.
Yeah, and maybe just maybe that actually it's not that easy to place gorillas. You know, finding somewhere for them to go. Maybe there just isn't the placement for them. They are ruddy, great big things.
Do you not fancy taking one home and just?
No, I've already got a housemate who is he's a gorilla. Yeah. I definitely don't need any more.
You got your own.
Got my own.
Fair dues. Okay. Finally, this story is an interesting one. A Parkinson's patient was having brain surgery.
Oh.
She's Denise Bacon, a former therapist who suffers from Parkinson's, underwent even 4 hours of surgery. Jeez, that's a long time, isn't it? But while under it, she was playing the clarinet.
What?
Yeah, allowing the doctors to see and hear immediate results. She showed instant improvement in her finger movements as surgeons simulated her brain with an electrical current. That's really interesting, isn't it? I mean, it would do my head in having someone, you're trying to operate on them and they're there playing a musical instrument, but at the same time, the fact that they could see that what they were doing was improving the condition. So yeah, she was diagnosed in 2014 and it's impacted her ability to walk, swim, dance and play her clarinet. But it led to instant improvements. So this is possibly a future for improving the,
because
improving life for Parkinson's patients.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
So there you go.
That's nice news. Yeah, we'll take that.
We ended on a light one there for notable news.
We ended on a light one, yes.
We got there.
We got there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so is that the end of our notable news?
I believe so. For this week.
Okay. So, what have we got? Oh, we've got a topic, haven't we?
Oh, okay. Yeah, a topic.
That is next, isn't it?
I was going to say, a topic is in the chocolate bar. But probably got no chocolate in anymore.
Probably got no chocolate in it. No. No, we've got a segment this week called Roast or Toast.
Ooh.
Yeah. So are we gonna? We've got a list of things, and we can either roast them or raise a glass to them.
Okay.
So I need to take a quick tablet. Just give me 2 seconds whilst my heartburn's creeping back, and I ran out of tablets the day before yesterday, and I forgot to collect the prescription today, but I've got them now, and I didn't take one earlier.
You need a chocolate flavoured coating bar to to help settle that.
There we go. Dealt with. Right, so roast or toast. Pumpkin spice, everything. I feel like we're going to disagree on this.
I am.
Time of year again. Yeah,
I am roasting that to oblivion.
I knew you would. The season where coffee shops smell like dessert and everyone becomes the cinnamon influencer. Roast it for being a corporate personality flavour, or toast it for delivering a cosy, drinkable hug when life gets chilly.
I love cinnamon, but I hate pumpkin spice.
Oh no!
But I don't like coffee anyway.
Well then,
it's
not just coffee though.
No, but I don't like pumpkin. Spice. Pumpkin is just a disgusting fruit.
It doesn't taste of pumpkin.
Either way,
it's more about the spice. I think it comes from American pumpkin pie, which is a sweet spice.
Either way, pumpkins, in a pie. They're just a pointless fruit, aren't they? They're only good for carving up and sticking outside, and then leaving there for months on end while they go all gooey and just melt on your doorstep. I
think some people can make some lovely soups and things from pumpkin. I don't want to take it away from people who do enjoy
I'm sorry, pumpkin. I'm roasting pumpkin, and I'm wholeheartedly roasting pumpkin.
But I don't like pumpkin as on its own. But pumpkin spice as a flavour, as a scent, as a fragrance, I am absolutely entirely here for it.
No.
I love it.
No.
And I have just got myself, which has literally arrived today, some pumpkin spice lip balm. So if you need an answer, I'm all for it. So I'm raising a glass and you're roasting it. No shock there. AI selfies, right? So everyone's turning themselves into anime angels or Renaissance portraits. Would you roast it for being the ultimate vanity project, or toast it for letting ordinary people see themselves lit like an Oscar winner?
So you're saying like put themselves with celebrities and stuff like that?
I guess that could be one way of using it, yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think if I've seen these. I don't know if I have seen these.
Or like people who, like, I think we did it. Well, I did it, where you do the Barbie doll challenge or the Bratz doll challenge, and you were in like a Barbie box as a doll.
Oh yeah.
That's the main one I think of. But yeah, I mean, basically using AI to put yourself with celebrities. I have seen one of my friends has done that.
And is it good?
Anyway.
You have to think about that.
I'm not going to respond. So I'm going to roast it, actually. And I know I did the Barbie doll challenge or whatever it was called. But people who are doing it for their profile pictures or whatever, I think it's really cringe, whether it looks good or not. I think doing the odd one-off one for a laugh is fair, but I don't know, just in general, I find it a bit cringe. And I used to find, and I still do, but you don't see it as much now, the Snapchat filters really cringe, like the doggy ones and stuff that people used.
Yeah.
I feel like this has replaced that, and it's just cringe.
Okay. Well, I think they're fun.
Okay.
So if you want to go ahead and use one of them, I say go ahead and use one of them filters.
I'm going to judge you for it, though.
You judge me for it anyway.
Yeah, I would, yeah. Okay, so celebrity apology notes. The Notes app font should win a Grammy for best performance in crisis management. Roast it for being the least sincere form of public remorse, or toast it for at least saving us for another teary YouTube video.
I'm trying to think who's posted an apology note.
I don't know. I can't think of a specific time, but I have seen it.
I can think of people who need to post apology notes. But no, most people actually stand by their thoughts at the moment.
Yeah,
no matter how ridiculous they may be.
I know. I have seen it done. I don't know. I suppose. Although I did see, this upset me a bit, but Keira Knightley has apologised.
Yeah.
In the last week for because she has taken a job recording the voice of, I can't even remember who it was, one of the female voices in Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
For the audiobook. And obviously critics of J.K. Rowling have said, well, that's not okay. We're boycotting this, everything J.K. Rowling related, and we think you're a knob for doing it. And she's gone, oh gosh, well, I'm terribly sorry. Hopefully you can differentiate between, me taking an acting job and, separate that from your views of the person who created, the literature. And they've lost their minds over it, and this has got nothing to do with it. It just really, really upset me
Yeah.
that she felt the need to even explain herself.
No, you shouldn't need to.
She's an actress who took a job, and J.K. Rowling isn't what people are saying she is. They're just using that to spin a rhetoric that is false. So, yeah, it just really upset me. Poor Keira Knightley. I actually have never really liked Keira Knightley. But I liked her for doing that, and I liked her in a film that I watched on Netflix the other day. So there you go.
But yeah, you shouldn't apologise because people don't like someone else and they've decided to cancel them.
No, exactly.
Otherwise, we'd have no celebrities left after the amount of people that have worked with Jimmy Savile and whatnot.
Exactly.
Like every celebrity would have cancelled themselves.
Exactly. But am I going to roast or toast an apology? No, I'm going to toast it, I think, because sometimes, I don't know, it's a tough one, and some of these things that people are apologising for don't really warrant apologies, and it's just to appease this cancel culture, the cancelling police. I don't know. I just think it's all a bit needless and annoying, and I don't want to roast it or toast it, to be honest. Oh dear. Okay. How about Crocs going formal? Now, I don't know of an incident where this has happened, but apparently Crocs have evolved from yard shoes to wedding footwear. Roast it for being fashion's surrender flag, or toast it for prioritising comfort over conformity. Blisters are out, bliss is in.
So, are people really wearing Crocs to weddings?
I feel like maybe the bride wears them.
You kidding me?
Hear me out, right? A bride's dress holds a myriad of secrets underneath its skirts, right? And you may not realise this, but a lot of brides, they might have a pair of heels for like wedding photos and things, but a lot of brides are wearing their Converse or their trainers underneath their dress for the majority of the day. Because, and rightfully so, you're not going to see them anyway. And heels are very unforgiving. The prettier they are, the more they're going to hurt you. So, as you can't see them for the majority of the time, why bother? So I wouldn't be at all surprised if brides are popping on a pair of Crocs for their comfort. And I think that's fine myself, as long as you can't see them. That is the caveat. I don't think guests should be turning up in a dress bigger than the bride's, and I certainly don't think they should be wearing Crocs.
I don't think Crocs should ever have been created in the first place.
Stop it. Crocs are amazing. They're comfortable. I'm roasting the Crocs. I can tell.
I'm going to get feedback saying, how dare you roast the Crocs, but I'm roasting the Crocs. I'm saying it now. I'm calling it.
I'm toasting the Crocs. I'm toasting the Crocs only if the bride's wearing them. If anyone else is wearing them, then I'm ever so sorry, you're disinvited and you will be asked to leave. That's just wrong.
Okay.
So, silent walking. TikTok calls
TikTok.
it
TikTok. What else have you got?
Oh God. TikTok calls it a new mindfulness trend. The rest of us call it walking. Roast it for rebranding basic human activity, or toast it for getting people off their phones and into their heads. It's do you know what? Actually, I do get quite annoyed at buzzwords that sort of come around. I hate the word organic used as a selling point for food, for like vegetables.
Yeah.
I just think, well, of course it's all fucking organic. It's come out of the ground.
Yeah.
What you mean to say is it's not come from a GM crop, but ultimately GM crops are actually better for us than organic. So, you know, if you want to go down that route. So yeah, a lot of buzzwords I find really annoying, and I think this is just another.
So they should just be walking. What are people TikToking when they're walking?
Does that surprise you?
Is that what it is? Just people walking without talking. Why would people watch that?
Do you know what, Steve? Maybe we shouldn't question things we don't understand. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but
it's in the list. I'm questioning it. How am I meant to roast or toast it if I don't know what it is?
Well, I think it's not so much about, maybe they're just talking about it on TikTok and promoting it rather than actually showing themselves doing it.
Okay. I can just picture it now that there will be people doing it as a live.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, so I don't know. Silent walking honestly just sounds like going out for a walk on your own. Don't think it's revolutionary. Don't think it's new. I'm going to roast it.
Roast it. Put it in the bin.
Stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Just go for a fucking walk. Okay. Core aesthetics. Every mood is now a core. Tomato girl core, office core, whatever core. Roast it for turning self-expression into a content niche, or toast it for giving people permission to romanticize everyday life.
Well, Topicopedia core doesn't work, so I'm going to roast it.
I'm roasting it because I'm absolutely sick of people having to categorize myself. My daughter has bought into this core thing hardcore. Sorry to put, that's one core I do believe in. I can get behind that. I'm sure you can as well, Steve. Anyway. But no, I mean, almost every other week she's like, what is it, like soft girl core or something like that, or clean girl core or cottage core. And I just think, why do we have to have a label for fucking everything? It is so exhausting. And I just think, just be yourself. And I had actually sat down and had a conversation about this, and I said, just be you. And you know what, this is wild, Luella, but you don't actually have to fit into a neat little box. You can like girly things, and you can also like less girly things. You don't have to, you can be very varied, and that's lovely. Why put a label on it, you know? Yeah. I don't think we need to explain it to others in such depth as having all these labels. So I am roasting it. I can't stand this living under a constant set of labels that we seem to be having thrust upon us these days. So I'm roasting it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Thank you. I went off on such a rant there. Yeah. I can't stand it. Oh dear. Should we do one more before moving on?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, let's do which one should we have? Let's do the return of low-rise jeans.
Oh, I was quite happy to have a rant about corporate emails, but yeah, we can do the low-rise jeans.
Let's do both, but do it quickly. Okay, fashion's cruelest blast from the past. Roast it for bringing back collective belly button trauma, or toast it for celebrating early 2000s confidence in all its chaotic glory. I'm roasting it because I do not want to see anyone's crack or thong. Okay. I'm so happy to leave that in the 2000s, honestly. I mean, they were so low in the 2000s that if you did not shave your minge, you'd see it. Yeah. So
thanks for that. Okay.
Are you roasting or toasting that one?
I don't know. You've got me torn now. Depends if you want to know if the garden's kept tidy or not.
That's true, actually. Yeah. I mean, look, sometimes the fun is in the finding out. Just say, have you got any floss? Oh, dear.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Should we move on?
Yeah.
Should we do
Overly
positive.
Yeah.
Corporate emails. So we hope this finds you well. The passive-aggressive anthem of the inbox. Roast it for pretending to care whilst assigning extra work, or toast it for keeping the workplace from collapsing into total chaos.
You know what? I quite like it when when the AI helps me at work and it puts in nice little niceties like that, because I'm very much to the point. And I think some customers do appreciate the niceties. So I put in the important bits and then I let it make it all nice for me.
Yeah. I agree. I think if you're doing a customer-facing job, I think it's important. However, what if this is you talking to your colleagues?
Oh, if it's colleagues, nah,
Yeah.
stuff it.
Because I think a lot, to your boss or whatnot, because I think that's probably what they're more aimed at, is intra-office sort of, communications.
When you could say it in a short email and instead it's long and drawn out. I mean,
why can't you just send an email saying, is there any chance you'd have a time to make copies of this today? Rather than, hello, I hope this finds you well.
Yeah, I hope you're good.
Tasks this week. Yeah, like, what a load of bullshit. Just fucking ask me if you fucking do it or not.
Yeah.
Don't just fluff it up with all this stuff. You don't hope I'm well. You don't give a fuck if I'm well. I'm actually sat here dying of like the world's worst headache, but you don't actually care. You just care that I'm here, gonna do you a favour. Just fucking ask for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It would annoy me, I think.
Well, I mean, what annoys me more is if they could have a meeting about it instead. It's like, oh, can we have a meeting? Yeah, and it's like, you could have put this in an email.
Yeah.
That annoys me more.
I have been to school meetings. I mean, it's been a long time since I've had one of those because they just don't seem interested anymore. But there used to be school meetings that were worthwhile having. And then there were other ones where I'd be sat there thinking, could you not have just given us a phone call or just sent the information in an email? Like, I don't understand why we have taken the time out of our lives to come here and sit and do this. What is the point? Yeah, so frustrating. So frustrating.
All your fears and darkest dreams, unsolved mysteries.
Can I just say before you start,
Go on,
that I found this in a news article this week. This is an ongoing thing, but it is really shrouded in mystery. So I'll let you read it. But I just wanted to point out that this is still very much ongoing, and it really felt worthy of our segment. So,
okay, so this is the Devon woodland mystery.
Yes.
It began on a quiet October morning this year in the heart of rural Devon. Emergency services were called to an isolated stretch of woodland near Hembury Hill Fort, close to the small village of Orliscombe. Is that right?
Orliscombe?
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 Yeah, whatever.
Orliscombe?
I'm not sure. We'll take Orliscombe, yeah.
You will. Yeah, you can have it.
Oh well, we've just solved the mystery. It was Orliscombe. Anyway, yeah, carry on.
Okay. The report. I spoiled the story now.
We got this.
The report was alarming. Members of the public claimed they had found what appeared to be the body of a child hidden among the trees in Orliscombe.
You got this.
That's wrong. Sorry. Within hours, the area was transformed into a scene of urgency. Police vehicles, paramedics and forensic teams flooded the narrow country lanes. Roads were closed, cordons established, and search teams began sweeping through the thick undergrowth. Locals watched from a distance as white-suited specialists moved methodologically across the slope of the hill. Their movements visible only in flashes between the trees. The tension was immediate and chilling. But before long, the case took an unexpected turn. After detailed examination, the police issued a statement confirming that the remains found in the woodland area were not human. What exactly had been discovered, however, was not made clear. And in the absence of answers, speculation began to fill the silence. According to reports, the original call to emergency services came from members of the public who were certain they had found a child's body. Something about the scene must have looked disturbingly human, enough to trigger a full emergency response. Yet following the forensic assessment, authorities determined that the remains were not of human origin. Within a day, the heavy police presence disappeared and the cordon was lifted. The only thing left behind was confusion. The discovery site itself added to the mystery. Hembury Hill Fort is ancient, an Iron Age structure surrounded by thick woodland overlooking the Otter Valley. It is a place steeped in history and local folklore, where old stories of strange sightings and buried relics have long circulated. Few people venture deep into those woods, and those who do describe them as silent and shadowed, even in daylight. That such a discovery should happen there only heightened the sense of unease. Local residents were quick to question the official account. They wouldn't send ambulances and forensic teams for just animal bones, one person told reporters. Others wondered aloud why authorities were so quick to conclude that the remains weren't human when the response had been so extensive. The contradictions left the community unsettled, and in the absence of transparency, rumours began to take hold.
Yeah.
There are several possible explanations for what might have happened. The simplest theory is that the remains were from an animal. Perhaps a large mammal whose bones, through decay or distortion, appeared human to an untrained eye. In the dim light of the forest floor, it's easy for scale and shape to mislead. Others have suggested the remains could be archaeological in nature. Ancient bones unearthed by erosion or animal activity. The proximity to an Iron Age fort lends the theory to a degree of credibility. Then there are darker possibilities. Could the discovery have been a deliberate hoax? Some speculate someone may have arranged animal bones to resemble a human body, either as a cruel prank or for some other reason that remains unclear. A few locals even wonder whether the remains were not biological at all, perhaps an old art installation, a prop, or some forgotten object that nature had slowly reclaimed. What is known for certain is that the discovery prompted a major response. For paramedics, forensic officers to be dispatched in such numbers, the initial sighting must have been compelling. It raises unsettling questions. What exactly did the witnesses see? What made them so sure they stumbled upon a human body? And what did the officers on the scene observe before the area was abruptly declared clear? The mystery deepens further when considering how little information has been released since. Authorities have not disclosed what the remains actually are, nor why the investigation was concluded so swiftly. No photographs, no forensic reports, no clarifying details, only a brief statement that the remains were not human. In rural communities where word travels fast and speculation even faster, such silence breeds its own kind of unease. Until more information comes to light, this strange incident near Hembury Hill Fort remains unresolved. Whether it be a simple misidentification, a relic of the past, or something more peculiar, the truth lies hidden among the moss and the shadows of Devon woodland. A mystery that began with the discovery of a body that was never a body at all. Out the gate, what are your thoughts?
I think the person who said they're not going to send out ambulances for bones, I think obviously that's true.
Yeah.
So there obviously was something that was alarming enough for an enormous response, and then they've actually had to investigate it for a while. I don't know. I mean, it's very hard to imagine it being actually like bones. I don't think it would be. Like, you wouldn't send out an ambulance for that, would you?
Well, no, what's the ambulance can do with bones? Like,
exactly. So maybe it was a child's toy or something like that had been, discarded, or I don't know. It's really difficult, isn't it? I don't think it would be an animal. What animal looks like a child?
So it depends how much of them you can see. Maybe a monkey.
In Devon.
That well-known breed of monkey, the Devon orangutan. I don't know. Yeah, it's a strange one. I mean, if it was something that was like, it was stupid, if it was an art installation or whatnot, why wouldn't they just turn around and say, ha, yeah, you'll never guess what it was? Show it.
That's what I find odd, because ordinarily they would say, it was nothing to worry about. It was, they might even show a picture of it if it was like I say, like a discarded toy, or, but it's just the fact that they've said it wasn't a child and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck was it then, boys?
Yeah, it's not human.
They don't like it when people speculate, but they also don't want to tell you the information. So what are people going to do?
Yeah. I mean, they've said it's not human. They've not said it's not alien.
No, they haven't.
So maybe, just maybe, this Iron Age structure had summoned life from another planet.
Maybe. Yeah.
There we go. So I've solved it. It is an alien that was found.
It's an alien, and it's a conspiracy. It's being covered up by the government, just like everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a tall tale. That's not hard to believe, is it?
No. We like to come up with daft answers, and that just makes too much sense at this point.
It does. Oh, dear.
Oh,
okay.
What have we got next then? We're going to consider that solved until we get further information.
Yeah.
Do let me know if you find out anything else about it.
Yeah, I will do. I have a little look to see if there's been any updates since, and there doesn't seem to have been. So,
okay.
Yeah, but I'll keep an eye out because I'm intrigued. Okay, so next, I thought we would have a look at funny Amazon reviews.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We've enjoyed that before, haven't we?
Yeah, we've not done this in ages. There is a link for you to follow. Yeah, well, I mean, I haven't done my own research. I'm using someone else's. Okay, that's even better, isn't it?
So, yeah, so there is a link for you to follow. Get stuck into that. The first one is a 5-star review, and it says, "Why do they say for her?"
Okay.
Reviewed in the United States. This is an old one, on January 23rd, 2018. It's in the colour sandalwood, amber sandalwood. I'm a dude. I think a pretty classic manly one too. I carry a knife. I don't wear skinny anything. I own road flares and paper maps. And guess what? I dig a good candle in the wintry north. I don't get why candles are almost exclusively marketed to women. What do you mean Valentine's Day gift for her? This was a gift from me to me. And me is a he, and he has a hairy chest upon which many a beer have been spilt. Seriously, when it's freezing cold and the sun is hibernating, there's nothing like a good, warm glow that emits my natural odour of farts and balls. The candles are even burning, very long-lasting, and have a pleasant but not too foo-foo smell. I'll take it.
Okay. Yeah. Why are candles traditionally kind of aimed at women?
How many candles do you burn, Ste, a year, approximately?
A few.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, sometimes I just like the room smell a bit nice. Just like candle.
Oh, okay. I'll let you off.
Yeah.
I don't know many men who are that bothered about candles.
I guess it is more of a female thing.
Yeah, and a lot of the scents are sort of marketed more towards women, but I have seen some that are definitely a little bit more manly. I think we're starting to turn a corner into things being a bit more unisex, but I don't know. I suppose it comes into gender roles as well. Women being more likely to be a homemaker and making the home, having the women's touch and all of that.
I kind of see where it's coming from now. Okay.
I guess, but yeah.
I guess anyway, I just didn't see it before. I just thought candles are candles, like typically.
Yes,
I guess use them for light, or if you got a power cut, always handy to have candles about. But they also make the house smell nice if you got fragrance ones. Anyway,
I do love a smelly candle.
It depends what it smells of. Anyway, this next one.
Hopefully not balls.
Yeah. I just imagine you with your balls smelling candles. Smells. Love the smell of bollocks in the morning. Yeah. Okay. Right, so this one says 5-star, really cute costume. Colour black and yellow. You'd hope so, because this was purchased for my 88-year-old mother to wear to a Halloween party. She's about 5 foot tall and weighs 88 pounds, so it is large on her, making her look pretty cute. The wings and stinger add to the fun. Adding a black long-sleeve turtleneck, black tights and gloves completes the outfit. My 92-year-old father dressed in the beekeeper costume. They were a real hit at the party. So that was a bee costume that she was in, and he was in a beekeeper costume.
There is actually a photo there, and it is actually great. I think it's very sweet.
It's good, yeah. And they're holding a sunflower.
Yes.
There you go.
Bless her. Bless them. Love that. Okay. Oh, okay.
This is a nice short one.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to skip that one because it's naff. The photo's funny, but it doesn't really work really for what we're doing, does it? So forget that. Sweet, beautiful silence. I've had a cricket somewhere in my kitchen for weeks. I have searched high and low for it. For a while, I thought it was my fridge making sounds. Was it? I'm not sure. I was losing my sanity. Sometimes it happened during the day or at night. Sometimes it would stop when I would come in and then start when I left. Once I heard it chirping and it I can't actually read that. Hang on, let me make that bigger. I don't know what the fuck that means. In the back of my mind. It's all I could hear. I couldn't sleep. It was just the chirping of the cricket, always, endlessly. The first night with this trap out there were no results, and I thought I was doomed. This is my life now. Nothing could rid me of this troublesome cricket. The only thing left is to burn this house down, down to ashes. And then on the second night, I'm sitting at home, and what do I hear? Nothing. Nothing at all. Beautiful, blissful silence. I dug out the trap, and what do I find? The one singular cricket. He looked at me as if to say, "Father, is it over?" And I softly whisper, "No king lives forever, my son," and chucked his ass in the trash. Is melodramatic to say a $5 insect trap changed my life? I'm not sure, but it did. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Love it.
Excellent. I love the creativity, honestly.
Okay, yes. This next one is a couple of reviews for big, massive googly eyes, and it says, perfect addition to VR goggles. I was looking for something to make using my VR workspace a little less obvious and distracting to co-workers, so I picked up some of these to trick them into thinking I'm paying attention. Big googly eyes on the front. And then the next review says, I put these on my Roomba, it's so cute. Big eyes on the Roomba. It looks like a face.
I particularly like it on the VR headset because that just makes me look wacky.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Let's normalise sticking googly eyes to things to make faces. Yeah. It's great. Okay, so it's wood.
Okay.
A lot of question marks. This hard drive is a piece of wood.
Oh, he's been
I am not
scammed.
comparing it to a piece of wood. I actually opened the box and a piece of wood slides out. I don't know what to say. I'm just laughing. Would not
Oh
recommend.
dear. Spelled wood W-O-D.
Tremendous effort went into this scam. If you are looking to branch out into carpentry, this is a good place to start. Good riddance.
Oh dear. That was a good one. Next one is a calculator. It says, question, what does it smell like? It's a calculator.
Oh my God.
And Karen replied and put, it smells like the tears of an English major trying to complete a maths class.
Oh my God, what does it smell like? God, if it's not got that new calculator smell, I don't want it. Oh my God, okay, this is a long boy. So it says, I didn't know I could hate tape, didn't you? God, well. I didn't wake up this morning and think, I'm going to write a review about tape I bought on Amazon. But then again, I didn't think tape existed that doesn't stick. You probably need grafter's tape, and you're probably thinking, why is it so expensive? I don't know. But I can tell you exactly why this is so cheap. It doesn't stick. I don't understand. I want answers, and it just does not stick. I'm giving it 5 stars for versatility because it taught me a lot. 1, my dad was wrong. There are bigger disappointments than me. 2, this tape doesn't stick. 3, you have an existential crisis while using tape. 4, this tape doesn't stick. 5, my finances. Mum asked me why. I don't believe in religion, and I think this tape is the Lord's karma against me.
Your finances,
6,
your fiance's.
Oh yeah, fiance. Oh yeah. Oh dear. My finances, mum. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh God, my daughter was saying last week that she was really cross because I think it was her art teacher. Apparently, when she first started at the school, this teacher didn't get her name right, and she was saying that she was dyslexic. But the irony that you're calling her dyslexic and saying it wrong. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Number 6, this tape does not stick. Number 7, I literally thought, wow, this tape could literally just be blown off. So I tried it. I thought I was crazy. Go watch the video. 8, how does this tape not stick? It has a single job. If you buy this tape, use the money you saved and go and see a therapist for why you hate yourself that much. Did I mention this tape doesn't stick? I'm having an existential crisis.
Okay. I wonder what her issue with the product was then.
Well, I'm not sure. She wasn't that clear. I think it was a little misleading to give it 5 stars. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Yes, you may have learnt a lot, but
it doesn't help other people if they don't read the review and just click
exactly.
Here's one that's got 4 stars. Passion Lubes, natural water-based lubricant, and this is like a full-on drum of natural lubricant.
Yeah.
A 55-gallon drum, almost too effective. As UPS discreetly loaded my 55-gallon drum, the driver accidentally spilled it into my driveway. Any amount of cars can now fit into the garage.
That is magic. I love that. Okay. What are we reviewing? Doesn't say. Oh, excuse me.
Well, it's
right.
Size 7 foot, colour brown. It could be a, I don't know, Christmas tree. Beanbag.
Maybe,
it says it in the first line.
Oh, a bean. Oh, okay. It's a trap. Not only does this beanbag completely consume you and keep you stuck in comfortable bliss all day, but there was another consequence we encountered. This beanbag traps farts. My husband sits there farting for hours, and the farts are absorbed into the beanbag, and you don't smell them again until you later sit down on the beanbag and the fumes are released. Pros, super comfortable. Cons, super comfortable, traps farts. This really hasn't disappointed, has it?
No. This next one, it's a picture again, but I can try to describe it. Roomier than expected. Too early to tell if my 2 female cats like this box or not. It's a cat box. But I will say it's just as spacious as I'd hoped. The other photos don't really show how large this box is. It's amazing. I'm very happy with my purchase. And she's managed to get into the box.
It's not just a box. It's a litter box.
Oh, it's a litter box. I thought it would be like a travel box, carry box.
That's a litter box. Yeah. It's
Okay.
one of those hooded
Hopefully
ones.
she's taken that picture before she's used it.
I do hope so. Hopefully she isn't using
Hopefully
it
she
now,
isn't
because that would be really concerning. But she's literally poking her head out of the front of it. But yeah, I do hope you're not christening it. Christening. I don't know how I said it the first time. Yeah. Of course, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Okay, so we got a 3-star review. I think it's for a pair of tights. I don't know. Let's find out. The fit was great and the fabric was so soft. Unfortunately, I picked a bad colour for my complexion, medium. It matches my skin tone too closely and looks like I don't have any pants on. Oh, God. I had to return because I basically could never wear these pants out of the house. If you are a darker complexion or even a lighter, the blush pink, rose pink, should be fine. I'll probably get these leggings again, but in a different shade. I'm 5'6", 190. I thought they were tights, but yeah, those are leggings. And oh my God, does it look like you're walking around naked? That's wild.
Oh dear. Next one's for a pair of headphones. Rated 5-star. Says noise cancelling.
Oh.
Not so funny story. Okay. Someone in the apartment unit above us got stabbed. According to the cop who interviewed us, the attacker rang the upstairs doorbell, and when the guy answered, the attacker forced his way in and stabbed the guy. You want to know what scary part is? I didn't hear a thing thanks to my amazing HyperX Loud 2 headphones. I got them on Amazon for $99.99, free shipping. These things work as advertised. Probably the best noise cancelling headphones I've ever owned. 10 out of 10 would buy again. 3,000 people found that review helpful. So there you go. If you don't want to hear your neighbours getting stabbed, then that is
oh my God,
the headphones you need.
Honestly, I've got a friend who is hopefully soon leaving, but lives in one of those apartment, like, block of flats. And it is a bit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get them for him for Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. Locator beacon for ninja alpaca. 5-star this. Stealthy alpaca is, well, stealthy. He's very difficult to locate on my 5 acres in the dark. He doesn't make any audible noises, and unlike the horses, you can't even hear his footsteps. He takes great pleasure in hiding behind bushes and not revealing his location as I walk just 10 feet away calling his name. I'm sick of thinking he's escaped, stolen or dead. Illumicine collar solves the problem. Ninja no more. Ha! And it's a glow-in-the-dark collar. Oh, okay. Brilliant. I like that.
Yeah. I could just imagine that alpaca trying to hide from him. Just...
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Okay, this next one's a 1-star. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Tell me how shipping crickets in this way makes any sense at all. I opened the box and my house was flooded with hundreds of tiny crickets the size of coffee grounds. I am disgusted.
No.
Why would you ship it just like that?
In a box like that, yeah. I mean, that's wild. It's quite normal to get your crickets shipped online.
The thing is, though, you open that up and they go everywhere. How do you know you got 1,000?
I think it's all guesstimated, isn't it? But well, you don't have 1,000 if it's like that because they're not contained. I actually can't believe it. That's terrible. They must have been in something that had broken in transit, and they've just removed it for comedic value. Surely.
Probably. Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, 5-star review. This eyeliner won't run around like your man does. Okay. I bought this eyeliner, and the first day I wore it, I found out my boyfriend of 5 years was cheating on me, and I cried and I cried and cried and went to the bathroom to make sure that my makeup streaks were wiped off my face, but it was all still completely perfect. Through all the crying, it stayed in place. So thank you for making an eyeliner that's more trustworthy than a man. Brilliant.
Okay, this next one has got a picture of someone that's like they're slipping down a rocky front. Can I just say I will be reordering them in every colour. Here is me rolling and sliding down a mountain because I was too scared to get up. My leggings did not rip, not even a little bit, and I got stuck on rocks and trees. Oh, there you go. You have to be a good sport to post a video of yourself in that position, don't you?
Yeah, it's pretty unflattering, isn't it? Brilliant. Well done. Okay, so Kelly has given a 5-star review. What can you say about scissors? They're scissors. You put one blade on the other side of something you wish to cut, on either side, sorry. Squeeze the handles together and it cuts. Super sharp too. They cut almost as precisely as my father's comments about my career path.
Bruce.
Oh, I'd love to know what she does. Is that you, Bonnie?
Oh, she gets a mention.
Can never resist. Got to mention Bonnie Blue at least once an episode. Keeps
Josh
us relevant.
has written a 5-star review and put, "It's heavy. I sometimes receive documents larger than your average size letter. They are clearly labelled do not bend. My mailman seems to be either lazy, incompetent or both. And instead of leaving these documents on my doorstep or porch, because that would require getting out of the car, he bends and folds them, then stuffs them into my mailbox anyway. This often will crease important documents or photos. So whenever this happens, I log onto Amazon and order a £50 bag of play sand. While it doesn't decrease my documents, it makes me feel a lot better watching him deliver it."
That's the kind of petty revenge that we can get on board with, for sure. That's amazing. Can you replace the spray when you run out? This is a question. And the answer is, if you run out of pepper spray, you need to move to a different neighbourhood. I think that's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So the next one is altar bread. Okay. What's going to be on it? It's rated 4.5 stars. Get that in a container for $18.88. What great value. The question being asked is, are these vegan? And someone's replied, no, it contains the flesh of Jesus Christ.
I love it. Oh God, we've got more here. Okay, are they noisy? Do you hear the feathers moving when your head is on the pillow? The answer is no. The geese are dead. Okay.
The next one says 5-star. Oh, they've not got the name on it. It just says Amazon customer. And it says flavour name, tasteless. Good lube. It's lube, not much more to say. Sometimes I like covering my body in it and pretend to be a slug while sliding around my bathroom. Okay.
I love it. Love it. Okay. Okay, 5-star purchase. Do not flip this thing upside down. It takes an hour for the sand to get back to the bottom. It's an egg timer. Brilliant.
And who's doing their eggs for an hour?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's some kind. It's an hourglass.
It's an hourglass. That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay. This next one, 5-star, verified purchase, no name on it, pack of 1. Completely cured my boy's stinkiness. I'd like to knock us off a star because when I first ordered it arrived with only 73 treats, not 120. Yes, I always count things. But I quickly sent another container. My boy Kibber is a small breed dog and as old as Jesus. He knew he was in the room simply by his smell. death and ass combined.
Oh.
He's on a good grain-free dog food, but my dad feeds him table scraps and refuses to stop. Upon some research, I found out lots of other dogs smell like warm garbage and probiotics helped, so I decided to give it a shot, and thank God I did. My boy no longer smells. I can pet him without throwing up in my mouth. His breath still stinks, but it's not wafting off him anymore, like radiation at Chernobyl. Definitely going to continue buying this.
Oh my God. Okay. Question. Can I make an invisibility cloak from this thread? And if so, how do I find it when I take it off and lay it down somewhere? Okay. Answer. Yes. And you have to make sure to hang it up properly in the same place every day. I made one myself once and it fell off the hanger and onto my dog. I haven't seen him in years, but his bark still haunts the halls of my home at night. I love it.
Oh, okay, next one. 5-star. Recommended by World's Worst Mom. Size extra large, colour red. I bought this for my generally ungrateful and entitled 21-year-old daughter. She wears about a 12 usually, and I ordered a fit in XL. It fit and looked great on her, and as if she had refrained from her moodiness, it would have been even better effect. When I listened to her list of my myriad faults, this cute dress gave me some distraction to try and tune her out. It cost about the same as a pack of birth control pills in 1997, which may have been a more prudent investment.
Jesus. Okay. Gosh. Okay. This is for a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. 1-star review. It said, hasn't worked. Everyone still hates me.
Okay, fair dues. This one's 5-star. They're spoons, spoon-shaped and great for spoon-type activities. Hard to review a spoon. They're spoon-shaped and haven't failed to do any spoony actions I have asked of them to date. I feel like that sometimes when I'm writing Amazon reviews, like, what do I say about this?
Yeah.
This happens all the time. Yeah, so often with stuff.
I don't know how to say this.
Go on, give it a shot.
I love it. It goes warp, 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 all over the lawn.
Oh, excellent. I'm guessing it's maybe a robotic thing or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Grass cutter or something.
Maybe.
Okay, next one. Or shall we save some? There's quite a lot on this list.
There are a lot on this list, but I think we've gone so far through them, we either finish it or we don't.
Oh, okay. Shall we do some more?
We'll do a few more.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to skip a couple. Let's find the good ones.
Yeah.
Although there are some good ones. It's definitely a bucket. It includes all the features you love from a bucket. Roundness, bucketness, comfort plastic grip, holds water and other things. Easy 5 stars.
Excellent. Okay, this is a question and answer. The question is, it's about a computer chair. I think that's the best way of putting it. A desk chair. Why does it smell? When does it go away? And the answer is, mine has no smell. Maybe you should wash your ass. Let's just normalise telling people to wash their ass. Let's just normalise telling people to wash.
Yeah.
Honestly.
This one's 1
God.
star. Very disappointed. I like a disappointed one. Very disappointing.
Yeah.
We named ours Bob. And let me tell you, he wasn't the hard-working man I was hoping for. Bob spent most of his employment driving from one random side of the house to another, like a junkie looking for his next fix. Oh, is this a robotic vacuum? His actual cleaning was minimal at best, and he couldn't find his docking station to save his life. In the week I had Bob, he never finished a cleaning cycle. One day while I was at work, the app texted me to say Bob needed my assistance because he was stuck on a cliff. Worried for Bob's safety, I came home to find him passed out in the middle of the dining room rug. That night, the family said goodbye to Bob once and for all. Oh dear.
Oh no. Rest in peace, Bob.
Yeah.
Okay. Do not buy these for your cat. So I actually bought these to give to my cat, Bernard, because he kept tearing up my girlfriend's stockings. But things did not go as planned. Let this be a warning. Bernard has been wearing these fishnets and staying out late, coming home in the wee hours of the morning, smelling like booze and cheap perfume. I don't know where he's gotten himself into, but I'm worried about him. Yeah. Oh, poor Bernard.
Oh, there's a hips trainer as well. 5-star. Underpowered but works well. So it's a hips trainer, 6-mode smart fitness training gear home ab workout office equipment machine. Don't know how it works, but it says hook this up to the generator from Hurricane Irma. Original battery pack was underpowered. Flipped it on and shot me across the room. Regained consciousness the next day with the generator out of gas and rock solid buttocks.
Probably didn't shit for a week. Okay, more customer questions. Does the cord to this lamp contain chemicals known to cause cancer? And the answer is, do you plan on eating it? Oh dear, that's great.
There's one here that's for, what's that meant to be, like a headscarf? This says perfect if you're a cyclops. This would have been great if they looked like the picture, or if I had one eye centrally located on my forehead. The hole is tiny and sewn tight, so you can't even stretch without breaking the seam. Sending back, they're worthless since I have 2 eyes, like a balaclava or something. With one eye.
Yeah,
love it.
Really weird.
Yeah.
Okay. I miss my wife. I never considered the ramifications of this. Sure, the wife loves it, but if you buy it, you'll never be able to get close to your wife again. It creates a freaking wall of china in bed. It's like she's wearing a freaking suit of armor to bed every night. I hate this thing. What is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't know. It doesn't say.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can guarantee it's a weighted blanket.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
There's
that's
star.
a good excuse to like them.
I've got a 1-star review here. Not original, fake, poor quality product, poor service by seller, delivery time below expectation, and it's a seller response. Hee hee. How rude of them.
They have some brass, some of them, I swear. Okay, so the picture on this next one. This is the Amazon picture as well. Men's thermal underwear pants, modal long johns, tagless, lightweight thermal bottoms, separate pouch. Okay. Just ruminate a second, ladies and gentlemen, on what a separate pouch might mean. Okay, so the review is by Dave Schaffer, who has given it 4 stars and the title humbling, but in a life-changing way. First off, my assumption was that this was meant to fit an average man. And now I realise that I am far below average in terms of man terms. But it's okay because I've learned to transcend traditional measures of masculinity. It turns out that if you try hard enough, you can fart with enough force and volume to turn the front pocket into a balloon. And if that doesn't make me the best, I don't know what does. Overall, only 4 stars because my feelings were hurt, but I learned a new talent. I love you, Dave. That's amazing.
This next one's given a mouse 5 stars. My girlfriend and I were on the verge of breaking up because I would keep her awake at night with my constant mouse clicking. Not anymore. Consider this relationship saved. This mouse is so silent she will sometimes forget I'm even home and invite her lover over. He's a pretty cool guy.
Oh, brilliant. Love it. Okay. Oh no, we've done this one before, I believe. Shall I read it again? It was hilarious.
Yeah, go on then.
Okay. A fun way to ruin a weekend and blow $100. 2 stars. We took this ball to the beach, and after close to 2 hours to pump it up, we pushed it around for about 10 fun-filled minutes, and that was when the wind picked up, and it sent it hurtling down the beach at about 40 knots. It destroyed everything in its path. Children screamed in terror at the giant inflatable monster that crushed their sandcastles. Grown men were knocked down trying to save their families. The faster we chased it, the faster it rolled. And it was like mocking us. Eventually, we had to stop running after it because its path of injury and destruction was going to cost us a fortune in legal fees. Rumour has it that it can still be seen stalking innocent families on the Florida panhandle. We lost it in South Carolina, so there is something to be said about its durability. That was brilliant. And I do remember it was the same episode where we talked about clitoris St. Mary.
Yeah.
And we did joke that it had made it as far as that, and that's why no one could find it.
Yeah,
those are
good
really
times.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. We'll definitely revisit the funny reviews again in the future.
It's the meme of the week. Meme of the week. Meme of the week. So unique. It's the meme of the week. Meme of the week. Meme of the week.
Meme of the week.
Well, I am pleased to announce, Steve, that you won
Hey.
last week. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
was that my political one?
It was indeed.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
I'm glad to see a political one of mine won it.
Yeah. Yeah. So what have you got for us this week, Steve?
This week, I'm just trying to find it now. Obviously, I've seen a lot less memes this week because I've not been on Facebook.
Of course.
So we will go with. Oh no! I downloaded one before, especially, and now I can't find it. Where's it gone?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Hate it when that happens.
This isn't the one I spotted earlier because I couldn't find it, but I'm gonna say with this one, just because it's the kind of thing that makes me laugh anyway, and it's a picture of a girl like smiling at you, but it says,
Okay.
Today the teacher asked me how I view lesbian relationships. Apparently, in full HD wasn't the right answer.
I like that. Yeah. Very good. Okay, so mine is of a man. In absolutely nowhere does this say who it's supposed to be.
Okay.
But the caption is, if he was a sandwich.
Okay.
Right? And there's a man dressed in a giant sandwich packet. It's got a big Tesco yellow reduced sticker on it. It was $1.40. It's now nothing. It's £0, 0 pence. It's anchovies and Vaseline flavour.
Okay.
Definitely has no nuts. I'm going to send it to you, and you can tell me who you think that is taking the Michael out of.
He looks
Isn't it though?
an awful lot like Mr. Starmer.
Yeah, it does. Thought that was great fun. So, yes, head over to our website, topicopedia.online, where you can vote for your favourite meme of the week on the homepage.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a political one every week now. We've set a new precedent.
At the moment, it's just too easy, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's rude, it's crude, it might make you leak from laughing so hard you can't even speak. Two filthy jesters delightfully bleak. We'll make you laugh, snort and blush in a streak. It's Topicopedia's joke of the week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, did I tell you about this week? I told my therapist about my procrastination problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she said we'd work on it later.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, I had to get a degree to tell dad jokes.
Did you?
Yeah, I majored in psychology.
Oh,
God. So this week I got an email saying, at Google Earth, we can read maps backwards. And I thought, that's just spam.
Very good.
Okay, this one's a longer one for you. A farmer is selling his peaches door to door, and he knocked on a door, and a shapely 30-something woman dressed in a sheer negligee opened it. He raised his basket to show her the peaches and asked, would you like to buy some peaches? And she pulled the top of the negligee to one side and said, are they as firm as this? He nodded his head and said, yes, ma'am. A little tear ran from his eye, and she pulled the other side of her negligee off, asking, are they as nice and pink as this? And the farmer said, yes. And a tear came from another eye. Then she unbuttoned the bottom of her negligee and asked, are they as fuzzy as this? He said again, yes, and broke down crying. And she asked, oh, why on earth are you crying? And drying his eyes, he replied, the drought got my corn, the flood got my soybeans, a tornado leveled my barn, and now I think I'm going to get screwed out my peaches.
Oh, okay, very good.
I've got one more. This one's a short one.
Okay.
What do a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common?
Oh, I don't know.
A wet nose.
Oh no. Okay. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I have 2 unwritten rules.
Okay.
There's 1 and 2.
Okay. You can tell them us?
Those are my 2 unwritten rules.
Oh. That's terrible.
Oh dear. Okay. What has 5 toes but isn't your foot?
Oh, was it that thing that they found in the forest?
No, it's my foot. Sorry.
That's
it's
terrible.
So stupid that it's kind of funny. My mate's kid went up to him and asked if my mate could explain what a solar eclipse is.
Okay.
And my friend said, no, son. Right, last one. What's better than roses on a piano?
Oh, I don't know.
Tulips on your organ. And on that note, I think we'll leave it there for today. Thank you very much for joining us again for another episode of Topicopedia. As always, head over to topicopedia.online where you can leave us your sexy feedback. Don't forget to vote for your favourite meme of the week. Every vote counts. You can also get in touch with us via any of our socials. Don't forget to give us a like, share, follow, all of that usual bullshitty stuff. And we will see you again next week. Love you. Bye.
Bye.